Hello, everyone. Jose J Garcia, real estate investor, coach, and mentor here. So we got Let's Do Deals this Tuesday. A lot of stuff to go over. We got a lot more deals for you. Let me see here. Yeah, y'all drop you can unmute yourself right now. Just try to avoid a little bit of a background. If you want to say hello, good evening. Oh, we got a little bit of echo. I don't know why. Tell us where you're from. We're gonna have a lot more people on there. That's the first thing I'm gonna start talking about. So let's see, and pay attention to the chat box as well. There are advertisements on there. If y'all see me looking around the room, I'm not going crazy. I got screens. That's what it is. I'm actually not looking directly at it. But okay, let's get started here. So, Victor, good evening. Sky Atlanta, very nice, very nice. We're not very far from each other. Martha, good evening. Let's see here, and I'm going to tell you some of the people that are going to start joining us on here. I want to see if that investor's coming on, because the first thing I'm going to talk about, Fayetteville, Georgia. We just had a deal in Fayetteville. I think it was a double wide. North Carolina, yeah, getting a lot of attention from there. Houston, okay. Awesome. Good places. The beautiful thing about this is that it does not matter which state, which city you list on in the US, and we can even go worldwide really, but in the US you can list Prem, ¿cómo estás? Yes. Mobile homes are in every state. Mobile homes are located in every state. That's the question I kept getting a lot for a while there. Can you invest in mobile homes in every state in America? Yes and no. South Carolina. I'm going to be in South Carolina next week in Florence. I got to go to Columbia. I got to go to a lot of places. No, yes, this Thursday. Yeah. Wow. I got to go to Mississippi next week. But yeah, it doesn't matter which state you're doing it. It's because look at it this way. Everybody needs a place to live. America has a serious shortage of housing. And when it comes to affordable housing, it's even that much more. And it is growing. It ain't going anywhere. Okay. There is I won't get into this too much, but there is a market correction coming around the corner. And as bad as this may sound, mobile home parks and mobile homes, that's when they thrive that much more. So, I mean, there is a need for them. Every state can be done. I say, and I jokingly in a way say, stay away from California and New York. And I say that because the numbers are so much higher. Does not mean you cannot find a good deal. Doesn't mean you cannot invest there. It just means it's a little harder and it's a little more to get in. My theory behind it, it's low risk, low entry, high reward, right? If I'm starting to buy mobile homes that are almost as much as a stick built, you might want to venture somewhere else to start doing your investing. And we do. I get a lot of, I was coaching quite a bit more. I'm not doing as much coaching at this time. We're trying to get into so many more states and parks, of course, where, our time is consumed as is. But New York, Maine, Jersey, California, Washington, a lot of these places, the markets are a little higher. And these investors were investing here in Georgia, Florida, Alabama. It can be done. If you have the right structure, boots on the ground, people you trust, contractors, we got a cost for y'all coming on that. Okay. And let me see, let a couple of people in. And it can be done. That's the thing is, but I always say, start with your market closest to you. Think of the theory almost as if I had to drive to it every day, could I? It doesn't mean you should. There's many county cities I have not been yet. I don't care to be, but I invest quite a bit there. I can do it all virtually, right? Beautiful thing about camera, Zoom, and Skype if it's still around, whatever you may be using. But I'm in Columbia. How about that? Yeah, I'm gonna be there Thursday. So awesome. That's on Instagram. But it can be done. I do it every day. It's taken me a while. You have to learn what you're looking at. You have to learn what to trust, not to trust. That's a whole coaching call that we can get into, and we will. For those of you that are new on here, welcome. We do have a coaching series on Sunday that we go into coaching. That's a call we're going to have with the JV partners. As a matter of fact, this one of our latest JV RTOs that we did, mobile home that we rehab, it has been a challenge to say the least. I've been doing this for 7 years, going on over 400 transactions, and I can say it's been one of the most challenging. So we'll talk about that post effect, but we're coming to an end on that one. So we hope on that. If you have a deal to present on this call, raise your hand, drop a comment, or if you're on Zoom, unmute yourself. I'll bring you on the call. Of course, I'll advertise for that at the end as well. A couple things I wanted to go over before we get started. Okay, I'll start sharing my screen here in a few minutes and we can show you the deals. So again, welcome everybody, anybody who's new on here. We do this every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We pitch deals, mobile homes. That'll be mobile home parks soon. Mobile homes with land. Those are coming right around the corner as well. We currently cover the whole Southeast, South North Carolina, Tennessee, Alabama, Florida, and Georgia, where I'm at. We're not limited to. We're growing a lot more partners, a lot more park owners reaching out to us. Oklahoma's been pretty aggressive here lately. They want our services there. I'm not against it, but it's one of those we got to structure a lot of things there, from legality to even boots on the ground, et cetera, et cetera. So working on that. But like on here, we got some investors who are already from different states. So, I mean, it's as simple as connecting. And that's one thing that we coach a lot on, is using your resources. A lot of you have so many resources and you don't use them. Why? I don't know. Maybe you don't realize you have them. That's all I can think of, right? So, and again, I may flip flop from investing to coaching. It's just common, right? I am a coach and a mentor. So, but yeah, join us on this calls. Last week we connected three. Two of them went through. Third one, a couple of reasons the deal did not go through. But some of the people that we're inviting on this call now is and I'm trying to pay attention to you, Instagram as well, private and hard money lenders. Okay. I'm not against private and hard money lenders. I think it's a phenomenal thing. I don't think you need them all the time. You don't want to use your own money, don't use your own money. Or you just simply want to split the profits and split the risk, is the way I see it. But hard and private money lenders, I used them quite a bit starting out when I first started 7 years ago. I needed it. Okay. You will run out of money. That does not mean you're doing bad deals or you're spending like you shouldn't. You shouldn't be spending on liabilities. You're spending on assets. That being said, assets are the ones that bring you money back. But if you're constantly buying and you're rehabbing and you're going and going before you get the money back, depends on how much money you got, of course. You will run out. So you want to partner with JB with the hard and or private money lenders. We have a lot of them. Okay. We have a lot of the ones I've used, a lot of the ones that I will say I trust, right? But last week we connected three JVs. One of them didn't go through. It was more so the paperwork, the documents on the actual home. They didn't check out. I signed it off as I didn't trust the deal. So I left it up to them. If they wanted to proceed, it was up to them. They did not. Good choice, right? But the other two did. And, it's one of those things. Is a lot of you starting out, you still have this mentality of, I don't have any money. And it's okay to not have any money. But if you don't have any money, you better have a whole lot of time and a lot of sweat equity that you can use, right? When you're starting out, you got no money, you're either a bird dog, a wholesaler, and or sweat equity. If you want to get into a mobile home, you don't want to just wholesale, which that's a no-no. You should always be wholesaling. There are hard money lenders out there. They're much like you, but the opposite way. They have the money, they have the resources, they have the funds ready for you, but they are not about to touch a hammer. That ain't happening, right? That's where you two can combine. I will do the sweat equity if you bring in the funds and we'll split it. How that is broken down, that is between y'all two. 70-30, 80-40, 50-50, whatever you want to do. That is later on, okay? And if you're starting on new, you can't be as picky. That's one thing. But the two contracts that we did do last week was a 50-50. Now, the good thing about coming to me to connect you with a hard or private money lender, or if you're a hard and or private money lender and want to be connected to a right student investor, like y'all call it, the hard money lenders that reach out to me. If it's not one of your students, I don't want them. That's okay. That it's his money. So I will connect you with what I think it's the best fit. It is up to y'all at the end of the day, right? You decide. And then I will show you what deal I think is the best. Then again, past that, there is coaching. So you got the hard money, you got the sweat equity, okay? And now you got the coaching. I can't put it any more simple than that. I mean, 7 years ago, there was not this going around. So it is made easy. And the deals that we have here, which we're about to jump into, that's what y'all came here for. The deals all check out. Some are great deals. Some are good deals. Some more than others. No deal is the same. No investment is the same. So keep that in mind. But, overall, every mobile home that we have on here, if you do it right, they're all profitable. And that's what we want, right? Great ROIs, low risk, low entry, high ROIs. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on here and start presenting here in a second. But reach out to me, send me a DM, send me a message, send us an email if you want to get partner, if you're a hard part or private money lender and looking for an investor, or if you're an investor looking for the opposite side, right? We actually got one investor on here who has funds. I'm not going to call him out. If he wants to unmute himself and talk here at the end of the call, he's more than welcome to. But again, it's all about that partnership, using your resources. And I still do JVs. I have not done as many. It's just a good partnership. If you have the right system and you have the right relationships, it checks out. It's a beautiful thing. Any questions before we get started? Okay. And the last thing before we get started, any mobile home park owners, we're about to start having those as well. If you have fixer-uppers that you are needing rehab, okay, we can connect you with that as well. We can take some of those, trying to pay attention to the comments here. Or if you have empty pads, one thing that we are getting a lot more aggressive into again is infills. We did that quite aggressively a few years ago. We maximized multiple parks, and by maximizing them, I'm talking even parks that had so many pads, we came in and we added additional pads. See, a lot of park owners don't realize that you can do that. If you have, let's say, 20 pads in a park that you purchased, you're thinking, well, maximize on that is going to be obviously 20 mobile homes. Well, that's not the case. If you can go to the city, and here I go coaching again, you can actually get additional pads approved. Therefore, you can grow your park, make it more profitable, make it more value, right? So a lot of things that we can help you out with that. I do coach mobile home investors and park owners. So if you have empty pads or fixer-uppers, bring them on. All right, I am sharing my screen here. I'm going to give it a second, make sure everybody can see. All right, here we go. Let's get started. Again, top right box, that's where the deals. I changed this box since it seemed like nobody needed to post their deals. Okay, I changed it to something else. Okay, it was originally any deals y'all have to present, put them on here. Nobody put anything. So what I did instead is we need help. And this would be ideal for somebody new getting started. Again, all you got is your time, right? If you can find us deals, if you can find deals in these areas, Warner Robins, Central Georgia, East, Savannah, South, a little further south, going west at this point, Albany, Seneca, South Carolina, Lake City, Florida, Cordell, Oklahoma, LaGrange, Georgia, especially LaGrange, Georgia right now. These are all parks where we need homes. We need mobile homes that can be moved. We got multiple mobile home parks there, park owners, and they are looking for inventory ASAP. As some of them tell me, I need it yesterday. Well, do our best on that, right? But if you're looking to get paid, if you're looking to learn the ropes and or get into, because sooner or later you're going to get into mobile homes that need to be moved as well. Quotations very profitable, by the way. Okay, a lot of you see it needs to be moved and you run away. That's a bad act because there's good money to be made on that. But yes, check out on this box and let us know if you have inventory. Okay. Facts we always put on the bottom. I'm not going to go over that. So let's jump in here, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. Okay, this past week it has been swamped, to say the least, in a beautiful, good way. But I may have some missing information on here that I assure you I will get put on here. So I'll get rid of this box. There we go. Well, it's not what I wanted to do, but okay. All right. So here we got. Let's get started. That ain't going to work. Yes, I'm struggling, trying to get this box away from me. All right, we'll put it out here. Awesome. All right, so we got Sylvester, Georgia. Now, some of these here, if you don't have our sheet, by the way, okay, this spreadsheet, send us an email. We'll send it to you. Yes, it shares, it saves immediately anytime we make a change. So every time that you open it, you are getting the latest and the greatest every time, okay? If you do not keep up with the sheet, you should. Past Tuesday, we put a lot more deals on there many times throughout the weekend, and we do not pitch again deals until the following Tuesday. Therefore, you can come in here and see a deal you may need has not been pitched yet. Get with us, get first dibs. If you're a GMH student, you always get first dibs. Okay, so the ones that say move obviously need to be moved. The ones that don't means those are in a park that are already approved, that are already subleasing and investor friendly. Okay, so the first one here we have is a double wide, is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, size 24 by 54, wind zone, not listed, but it's a wind zone 1. The year on here, it's a 1988 double wide. Okay, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time showing you pictures. You can get the spreadsheet and take your time and see these. Okay, it would need to be moved. Yes, this deck's got to go. Mover's not going to take it. The location of this is Sylvester, Georgia, which is near Albany, Tifton. It's actually not too far off the highway 75. Asking for the home 7,500 or best offer. Okay, get with us if this is an interest. Yes, all of you can go out and view it, but you must set an appointment. You must give us a time. You can't not just show up, and we'll get you the address, of course. Okay, next one, Panama City. I used to do pretty good business in Panama City about 3 years ago. I had this thing. We used to vacate down there, and I would make it a priority when I go down there, because I can't just sit at the beach. That's a waste of time, right? So I would say I need to lock up a home during that week, and I need to wholesale it before I leave. And I started getting pretty good at that. Okay. You know, the thing about doing something over and over is you start getting better at it. So every time I took a vacation, I would make some money and come back with a pocket full. Can't go wrong with that. Panama City. Okay. This is a single wide. That's what I'm talking about. I've got to get y'all's information on here, but I can tell you off mine, this is a 16 by 80. It is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Yes, it comes with everything you see in it. Okay. This home, what is happening is the lady's actually building a house. Not to share her information, but the mobile home has been there for a while, and at this point, it will need to go. So it does need to be moved. Panama City, wind zone 2s. You're near the beach at that point, okay? If anybody needs to know the difference between wind zone, send me a DM, send me a message. I'll be happy to tell you what that means, okay? Next one. Perry, Florida. Not Perry, Georgia. Perry, Florida. Got another single wide. You know, this is me or mobile homes in Florida. Even though the beach is closer, hurricanes, etc., mobile homes are just better, well taken care of. Just seems that way. Okay, but you got another single wide here. This one is asking $11,000 for this mobile home. Does need to be moved as well. I promise you, I will get you a lot more details. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do this after the call. Tomorrow morning, if you log in, you will have all the details. But Perry, Florida, you're looking about, I think it's about 40 minutes from Central Florida. So you can check that out. Let us know on that. Okay. Back in Georgia, Waynesboro, Georgia. I think this one may be pending, as a matter of fact. So I'll check on that, let y'all know. So another single wide does need to be moved as well. Okay. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's a 14 by 70. Has roof leaks on this side here. Let me see if there's any pictures on it. No. And it needs a major cleanup. Yes, I mean, this is how you're going to get it. I'll go ahead and put it to you that way. Okay. But I mean, you know, this is a mess. This is a simple cleanup. Don't let that hinder your purchase if you're seeing. If there was holes right through the floor and you could see a raccoon or grass or whatever, I may say you may think of otherwise. Metal on metal pitched roof. Beautiful home. Okay. I got to go down here tomorrow while I'm in Central Georgia. Okay. So Gray, Georgia, we have a double wide Horton, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. That is a killer deal. That should not be listed that low. Got a few little minor issues, but nothing. I walked this home and it was solid. Got a few right here. This is one of the bathrooms with a vent. Now it does have a new roof, I'll say that. So this is actually an old damage and never got fixed from, but it got a new roof put on and then they moved out. So it's one of those kind of things. Big old decks on one of the sides. This is, you know, sometimes it's a shame you got to leave those behind. You can take them if you get your flatbed. But if you're new on here or if you have not seen my videos, go and check them out and see what I think about carpet in bathrooms like this. I don't understand. Carpet in a bathroom. I can't imagine you're going to get that wet sooner or later, right? All right, let's keep going. Welcome everybody else on Instagram. There are a few more people joined us. And again, you know, keep paying attention to the comments on here. Go ahead and drop some comments if you are interested in any of these, or if you have a deal, go ahead and drop a comment so I can see before we end the call. But next one, East Georgia, Little Rissy. Pretty sure I pronounced it correctly that time. Price is negotiable, but I have information. Okay, this is right under a 2000 vinyl siding new metal roof mobile home. It is another 16 by 80, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. That is the ideal perfection of what every investor wants. A 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 16 by 80. That is the biggest single wides to make. That's before you go into a double wide. Okay, and they're pretty big. So this is not a rehab. This is where the owner was actually trying to upgrade it. Okay, as you can see, this is obviously not the flooring that it comes with. They were in the process of, and somewhere in there they decided that's enough of that. They actually have another house right beside, so they left it as is, but the home checks out solid. No leaks. As you can see, the ceiling, again, 16 by 80. I think it's a 98 or 99 model. Yeah, beautiful home. I like this one here. And it is a wind zone 2, by the way. It's close enough, so this could go into Hinesville, Brunswick, Savannah, any of those areas. Back in Albany. All right, this one is in a park. It does not say it needs to be moved, so this is in one of the parks that we already do business in. Lot rent is $395 down there. We're only asking $4,000 for this property. We can give you details on it. It's a 14 by 70, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Some leaks there from obviously leak on the roof. It's been repaired from my understanding. See if I can move it. Not in bad shape, just oldie looking. Okay, send us a message if you're interested on that one. Yes, subleasing, investor friendly in this park, so no issues in that. Yes, you can rent it. This is that home that I was just showing you. It is about 15 to 20 minutes away from the park, the other park in Albany where we do Airbnb, and that Airbnb is doing very nice. Okay, so we'll leave that for another call too. All right, North Georgia, going into Chatsworth. All right, this one is a 97, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, another metal on metal pitch roof. Beautiful, nice. That's what I like to see. If you're wondering if there's any leaks and you're trying to do it through pictures, pay very close attention to the ceilings. That's the best way to tell, right? If it leaks on the roof, then there's only one place it can go, ceiling. Thought we had a few more pictures on that, but okay. Asking only $5,500, or best offer for this one. Does need to be moved, like I said. Chatsworth, Georgia. How many more I got? My goodness. And you know, my goal is to have 100 tabs at the bottom of this. 100 tabs meaning that every time you log on to our spreadsheet, we have 100 deals that you can take. And some of those tabs have more than one home on them. You may have a portfolio in them, which means 5, 10, 15 or more mobile homes per tab. Where can I get good deals? I'm not answering that no more. I stopped answering that a while back. Okay, join us on Tuesday. That's where. All right, so this one here is in Oklahoma, and we are connecting with the lady who is in Cordell, Oklahoma. This is in Orlando, Oklahoma, and it's about 20 minutes away. So we're trying to make that connection now. It's a oldie, 1979 metal on metal. It is solid though. For 1979 in this condition, very good. It's a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, I believe. 1.5. I'll check on that. I don't think it's just one. We're asking $3,000 for that one. I'll go ahead and put it on there. Ceiling had leaks at one point. My understanding it's already been replaced. No, I have not been to this one because I'm not going to Oklahoma anytime soon. Okay, but overall, it checks out. There is real lumber, as you can see in some of these rooms here, so it means the particle is been gone and no need for. Okay. All right, let me see a few more pictures over here to the side. Yeah, y'all can check that out. So these 70 models, they're pretty solid, that's for sure. We had a park up here near Gainesville, Georgia, if you know where that's at, and there was 40 mobile homes that we rehabbed. They were all early to mid 70s. They're all up and running right now. You know, when people tell you, well, mobile homes, they depreciate, they don't make any money, you can't make it. That one's my favorite. You cannot make any money with mobile homes. Yeah, I collect rent every month is fine. So whether it's worth $1 or 100,000 on a Kelly Blue Book somewhere, it does not matter. It brings me $600 to $800 a month. I'm okay with that. Okay, Lake City, Central Florida. This is a park. Okay, We'll get you all the details. There's a reason why we mark out all these streets and everything is, okay, long story short, people show up without giving us a notice or setting up appointments. We can't just have people running in and out. What this is 15 empty pads inside a community park, okay? Now, the lot rent there is $350, includes trash, water, and sewer, okay? You can bring a home into the park. That's one option that you can have. If you have a mobile home in this area, you can bring it into. You will get 4 months free lot rent if you bring your own mobile home here, do your rehab, rent it out, sell it, whatever you want to do. You bring it into the park and you cover a pad. You get yourself 4 months worth of lot free rent. So that gives you plenty of time to set it up, rehab it, make it beautiful again. If you can find, you don't want to move it, that's plenty fine. And we do have movers in the area, very affordable. I'll say that, and I say that because the difference from there to Georgia, big difference. Okay, how much they're charging. If you have inventory, this is another area. As a matter of fact, I need to add this if it's not on the front sheet to Lake City. We need mobile homes. All in all, every yellow little dot that you see, that is an empty pad. Okay, so we need a mobile home there. All single wides. I don't think it says it on here. We cannot fit double wides. The pads are meant for smaller single wides, which we can make it work for 16 by 80, 1470 maybe. But definitely not a double wide, so we cannot have that. So get with us if you have any mobile homes and or are looking to bring a mobile home. If you have somebody that is looking to bring a mobile home, you will get paid for referral on that. Okay, yeah, this is a beautiful one right here. Okay, beautiful one. No, really, it is. Outside is ugly. Don't judge a book by its cover. It's got potential, right? On the inside, it's all hardwood floor. There are no leaks on the roof. The walls, somebody's already dressed them up and somewhat sent them down for you. So it is a come on in and show it a little bit more tender love and care, and you should be okay. Lot 13 in Dublin. This is a small mobile home park where I actually have 5 rentals and working on number 6 now. 2 bedroom, 1 bath. Lot rent is $333. It includes water, trash, sewer, and lawn care. Only utility you need is power, and that's EMC, I think. Rental rate in this area is $650 for a 2-1. We are charging that on the other 5. Resale value $17K. That means come in, fix it, make it beautiful. You simply want to flip it. $17K is about the market on this one here. We are only asking $2,500. Again, I mean, you know, estimated for this here, I would go ahead and say, let's just go ahead and put $2,500 on top of that for rehab. Okay. Again, you know, some of this exterior, I would even vinyl this. We've done about 3 mobile homes now where we vinyl siding it. I mean, the change is obviously quite drastic, but you don't have to. I mean, you can fix this up, paint it. It takes no money to do that. Okay. And then the inside is all touch up. Kitchen is there. Everything you need is there. I mean, it's just clean up, fix whatever's broken and keep it going. So for $5,000, you got yourself a rental. What home in real estate can you be at $5,000 and be a landlord? Doesn't exist. This one is pending. All right, guys, that's the last one I'm going to show you. Okay, the rest of them you can see them on your own. LaGrange, Georgia, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, beautiful single wide. Okay, you got a 12 by 70. GMHU admin, change this now. 12 by 70. I got to see this. I don't think that's correct. This is a 14 by 70, I'm pretty sure. So we'll check on this here. But it's already pending. We already had an investor come out there, park owner. The home is being sold for only $4,000. Look at the condition. I mean, my goodness. If you're a park owner in the LaGrange or West Georgia area, you know, this is what you want. Something you can pick up, drop, put a little bit of money into it, and you're good to go. Okay. But as you can see, we got deals, more and more and more deals here that you can check out on your own time. What is 1208? Oh, yeah, this is another new one. We're going to have to make this into an hour call soon, I guess. Okay. So pay attention to those. Typically, now we are putting these in alphabetical order. The best way to review this sheet is to click on these 4 little lines on the bottom left, and you can just scroll up and see what you're looking for. Okay, we're about to have a lot more inventory. Again, 100 tabs is my goal for y'all. So, you know, I'm not waiting to get your deals. I don't know what you're waiting to get your deal. Come in here, check out what you need. You know, we have the Sunday coaching call. If you pick one of these deals here, or you want to break up, bring it onto the call. We can answer a lot more questions for you. Okay, we can talk numbers as well. Well, how much do you think Mr. J is going to take to rehab this mobile home, and why? What are you seeing when you're looking at this? Ask the right questions, right? So we can go over that. But that's the last deal I'm going to go over. Does anybody have a deal to present? Where's my pad? Let's see. Again, pay attention to the chat box. I'm trying to read, make sure anybody. We took another mobile home in his park, Challenger recently. Oh yeah. So, you know, some of these homes that you see on here, they are so easy to rehab. It's easy. When I got started, I got eating everything that I could find because I had that scarcity mentality of there's probably not going to be another deal. Okay, so I'm just going to take it. And some of these things were gut jobs. How I kept it on the budget is my shopping, my browsing in the market for material, which we teach you how to do that, right? But some of those things were, wow, they were rough. We just took on same park. As a matter of fact, we saw that 13, I said needed a lot of tending, loving care. Go check out my YouTube. Go check out my YouTube. I took it on as a challenge. I mean, whatever. It's just another mobile home to me, really. But the thing is basically, if you walk in the whole back wall, you can push and see light. So it will be an interesting one. Okay, once it's done, we are definitely going to stay on top of that one, get pre, post, mid pictures, and show you all the above so you can see. I'm not saying go run and take the ugliest thing because some mobile homes you need to pass. Okay, the best deal many times is the one you didn't get. I'll say that. But okay, so GMHU admin added it on there. I'm not gonna play it now, but yes, that one's a rough one. So it is ugly to say the least. Not when we're done. Do you have any homes further north, Virginia, Maryland? Naturally, send me a DM. There's a lot of times that we may not post some of the deals on here just because they're out of our state. Does not mean, like I was saying earlier in the call, doesn't mean we don't have connections up there. We do have quite a bit of connections in Flint, Michigan, Pennsylvania. I'm sure we can connect you with somebody up there. So send us an email, j@garciamhu.com. I'll try to put it on the comments here in a second as well. But yeah, I mean, don't let fear scare you from getting a deal. I was talking to another investor, and that was my question, which I've heard it over and over. And is why do you think one of the biggest reasons people don't take initiative? Fear. That's all it is. It's a lack of education, a lack of knowledge, and what ifs. And if you talk to your family, they mean well, but when they give you their what ifs on top of yours, you ain't doing nothing. It ain't gonna happen. So it's taking that leap of action and taking action, right? Leap of faith. Take that leap of faith. You need help, send us a message. We do coaching. Tomorrow night, we have the coaching that we do. That one is for selected members only. If you want to join us on that, we are currently covering early lessons. If you're a new investor, that will be a perfect call for you to join. Visit GarciaMHU.com. Check out the coaching. If you are new, you can join us at no cost, a one-time call that you can come on and just listen in. Tomorrow's call is going to be on making offers. And that's the thing is when asked what is the biggest mistakes you see investors, new mobile home investors do? A lot. There's a lot of mistakes, but some of the bigger ones that I see would be buying something that's not a deal. Many investors to this day still can't tell me why is something a good deal or not a good deal, or better yet, what is a mobile home worth as is? If you don't know what something is worth as is, how do you know if it's a good, bad, or potential deal? It baffles me. Somebody asked for 10,000 and you offer less and you think you got yourself a deal simply because you got it for less than what they were asking. That's called negotiation. It's not a good deal. So you have to know what the market allows, and therefore you know what your maximum allowed offer, MAO, is. Okay. So a lot of things that we can coach on that. Join us on that for Wednesday. We have that. Saturday mornings, we have the coffee with Jay investing. That is ARIA. That is our real online Zoom at the comfort for your home. All we do is talk. If you want to make it into a coaching call, bring your questions on there. We'll talk about that as well. Okay, 2 more announcements. So Sunday, definitely the coaching series, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do a coaching call. There it is on the chat box. And my birthday, I don't celebrate my birthday. It's just another day. Okay, work harder. But for my birthday next month, well, this month, because it is February now, mid-month, I have given back in one way. I'm going to take one person, okay, one investor. Emails are already coming in because we already blasted on social media. But I'm going to take one investor, whether you're new, veteran, it doesn't matter. And I'm going to walk you step by step, one deal from start to closing I don't care what exit strategy you choose. If you want to just wholesale it, then we'll wholesale it. If you want to rehab it, then we'll rehab it. Okay. Maybe you want to be a landlord like I did 7 years ago, and you want to create a rental, then we'll do that. Go check out my social media, send me a DM with your email, or send me an email and let me know that you want to be choosing for that. We will be choosing a winner, I think, on the 6th or 7th of which is a few days away. So go and send me an email on that. Okay. Victor, I don't want to call you out. Did you want to talk on this call? Okay, I don't know if Victor's on the call, said I wasn't going to do that. So we'll leave it on. Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, Victor, and I should have asked you, sent you a private message, but did you want to, last week we had a couple of the private lenders that kind of advertise on there, and that's kind of how we started connecting with. Did you want to advertise, trying to connect with the, hang on, Victor, don't talk. I'm turning my volume up. There we go. Okay. Did you want to talk about JVing with anybody, partnering up, or?
Yeah, so I was talking to Jose this morning, and I'm in Texas, Houston. And I was talking to him that I have some money, like private money to use. If somebody wants to do a JV together, I can put up the money, and you do the work, or we split the work and the money. I don't care. I'm just trying to do something because I have a little money saved up, and I don't know if anyone wants to do a deal. Just let me know. Like I said, I have the money to invest. So yeah, let me know, and I can put my contact info. I'm gonna put my email on it, and
Send it to me directly, Victor, and I'll
okay,
connect you. Yeah, to kind of eliminate a lot of traffic. So, and Victor is a serious investor. Victor is actually part of some of the same coaching mentoring that I do with some of my coaches. Victor, about 8 months ago, came in out of nowhere and took like 10 deals at once. So he's not playing when it comes to investments. He has the funds. He's willing to JV with somebody, a serious investor, which means that one of y'all, if you're looking to put the sweat equity, I'd be happy to connect y'all both, connect you with a deal that I think is best, and make sure that everything checks out legally, document wise, and watch y'all be successful. So send me a message on that as well. This call, for those of you that didn't make it on time or watching it, there is a replay. At this time, I am continuing to put it on YouTube. Won't be forever. If you want to be part of this call, you better join the call at 7 live. Okay. But we'll do that. So thank you, Victor, on that. We'll post it on there. And again, other people, is there anybody on here that's willing to do the sweat equity? Do we have somebody who wants to start investing, has no money? No shame. Meanwhile, on Instagram, how can I join tomorrow's call? I'm new. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Glad you can make it. Go to Garcia, GarciaMHU.com, and click on the coachings. You'll see it towards the bottom. We'll have the weekly Wednesday. It is a members only. Now, if you're new, send me an email. You don't have to sign up just yet. Be happy to let you in for free one time. Join the call. Okay, let's see. Okay, anybody have a deal? No deals. Okay. All right. Well, that does it. It's past 7:30, so we'll post a recap tomorrow. Join us tomorrow night if you can. Send us an email. Until then, hope you all have a great evening. Thank you for joining.